What up? This Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Ashley. Listen, I have not seen this before. I don't know what it entails, but it looked like it's a guy. So let's get into it.
You, Andre.
Ashley, how are you? Sorry, it's my first time doing the. Okay, I got it.
How are you? Welcome to
Thanks for having
TikTok.
me. Good seeing you again.
Nice seeing you as well. You was on a date.
Some clean black glasses, bro. Those joints are, you have to have X-ray vision with them joints on. Probably see infrared also. Okay, a whole nother spectrum of the color spectrum. I'm sure this brother can see. So you could probably see his future too with those joints on. Let's go back in.
Dating panel on my YouTube channel.
Wow.
So if you want to offer up any advice as you did on the channel, feel free.
Okay. And I am looking for a woman too, if I could throw that out there.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's ask those questions. We know your name is Andre, correct?
Yes, that is.
Okay. How old are you and where are you located?
I am 42 years old, from New York, currently in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. What do you do for a living?
I have a couple of businesses and I own a few rental properties.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No children with us. I had one that didn't make it a few years ago.
Okay. Describe your dream woman. Don't describe her looks.
Dream woman, wears dresses, honest, nice shape. I'm kind of big on the figure thing. Great in the kitchen, kind, pleasant, emotionally supportive.
Okay. When you are in this relationship, do you go 50-50 or are you looking to fully provide?
I've never gone 50-50. Fully provide is cool as long as she's cool with living on a budget.
Living on a budget, what does that look like to you?
So we set the guy. So I'm big on getting all the uncomfortable stuff up front. Okay, so I ask women like, what do you expect? What do you expect financially? What do you want me to cover? What don't you want me to do? What do you want to cover on your own? So, we come up with a number, and that's the number that she gets a month, and in return, she'll do X, Y, Z in the house. So I'm big on parameters, guidelines, and structure. So what I realize, if you provide for a spender, you can go broke. So you got to have a number, and once everyone agrees to that number, it's fair game.
That is a fact. Okay. A lot of times, or a lot of women, I'm not gonna say all, but if you give them an unlimited budget, somehow they find a way to spend unlimitedly. Okay. They'll find a way to spend all of that money. You could be a millionaire or a billionaire. They'll find a way to spend the money. Y'all ever see this movie called Brewster's Million? Brewster had he had an inheritance. I think it was like 100 million, something like that. But in order to get the 100 million, he had to spend 10 million within like 48 hours or something like that. He was having a hard time spending the money, but he ran for public office. We're in election times now. He ran for public office and went through a whole lot of money, and he vowed to vote for none of the above. That kind of sounds like my strategy for this election, but that's another story. My point is, it doesn't matter what your budget is. You can find a way to spend it if you are a spender. And there are a lot of ladies out there who wants to get all of the expensive labels, expensive bags, expensive shoes, cars, hats, dresses, all this stuff. You got to have a budget. You got to be reasonable. Let me say this also real quick. He said that he likes sort of gender roles, and I get that, and I rock with that. But you have to be careful with that too, because in this society that we live in the United States, right? If the courts see that you're taking care of the woman at a certain level, they're going to expect you to continue to take care of that woman at that certain level. It's called alimony, okay? It's called living expenses. It's, so if you get a woman used to that lifestyle, be prepared to give her that lifestyle for sometimes indefinitely until she gets married again, okay? That's why it don't really pay to be a traditional man. It could cost you thousands, if not millions, to be a traditional man to the wrong woman, because the court systems are set up where they're designed to not have people become too rich by having you split up your funds with a certain person. And it happens to women too. Women really hate when it happens to women, but it happens to women too. Mary J. Blige, she had to pay. Tina Knowles, okay, Beyonce mother, she had to pay out $300K to her ex-husband. Ooh, women, that burns women up when it's them doing it. But when men do it, it's all good. It's fair game, man. Well, when you get used to a lifestyle, you got to keep it up, right? So it is what it is. But that could end up costing men lots of money. I would not necessarily recommend going that route anymore. It's not that I don't believe in gender roles. I do believe in gender roles, and I even do believe in, taking care of most of the bills. But I want a woman who is independent, who's holding her own, so that her dependency is not going to be solely on me, especially in this country. If I'm in another country, I feel more comfortable being more of a traditional man. I'll pay all the bills in another country. But in this country, I know the game, and the game is to rob, especially men. I'm not saying it don't happen to women. Obviously it do. I just named a couple. But this country is designed to rob Peter to pay Paul, so to speak. Anyway, let's go back in.
Okay. Alrighty. And they're also saying, they said you're looking for someone curvy. They want you to elaborate on that. So does this woman need to be in shape physically, your physical type?
Yeah, so I'm on a workout journey, working out 4 or 5 days a week. So she could be on a journey as well. I guess hourglass shape is probably the correct one. So she could be slim,
okay,
or thick, but the curves kind of got to be there.
Okay, alrighty. Can you give me 3 red flags?
That's a good one. 3 red flags. Co-signing her friend's bullshit. So yeah, my friend did X, Y, Z, but it's not a big deal. I'm like, yo, that's not cool. So co-sign our friend's bullshit. If she can never admit to something she's done wrong before in past relationships.
Mm-hmm.
These are good ones. I have 3 different ones, but I'm gonna let him rock out.
And if she always tends to date bad people, so not saying that things can go wrong, things go wrong. But if you are consistently dating bad men, that's a red flag. And I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, he said co-signing on her friend's BS. I agree with that. Not being able to hold herself accountable. I agree with that. And dating bad people. Let me give you my 3 real quick. Disrespect. I don't know what it is about me personally, but I just cannot deal with disrespect. Selfishness, meaning you care more about what you receive and what you get than what you give. That's a red flag for me. And the third, I like the not holding yourself accountable. I would even say not being able to apologize when you're wrong. That's another one with me. if you can't apologize when you're wrong, that's a red flag. Disrespect, not holding yourself accountable, and not being able to apologize, and selfishness. Those are four. And those are super red flags to me. I cannot deal with any of those. And you would be surprised how many women can't even deal with those three red flags, or those three, I call them deal breakers. Some of them are very disrespectful, too many. Some of them are very selfish, and they think about what they receive instead of what they give, too many. Okay, some you will never hear them apologize when they are wrong. Too many. And some don't take accountability. Too many. Okay, I don't know what it is, but that's the culture, especially in our community. That's just the culture. I cannot deal with any of those. Let's go back in.
Not a big tattoo guy, so as few as possible would be great.
Okay, so not many tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can you give us one reason why you are single? Because you are in Atlanta, and there are a lot of gorgeous, beautiful women in Atlanta. So can you give us one reason why?
So I was in a long-term relationship that almost led to marriage. It didn't work out, and I wasn't married before as well. So I am big on relationships. It didn't work out. I kind of needed a break from that. So now the break is up, and time to get out there and get serious.
Okay, all right. And are you looking to get married?
Yeah.
All right. Would you relocate for love?
No, she got to move here.
Okay, she has to move to Atlanta.
Yeah. And I guess she would be here if not already. Yeah, but that would be. I guess she would have to move here.
Okay. And did you give us one reason why your last relationship ended?
I did not. We weren't compatible for marriage. Yeah, that was it. We weren't compatible for marriage.
Okay, all right. And was there a reason, or you don't want to elaborate on that?
No, that was it. She's a great woman. It's just there were just differences, fundamental differences, and I don't want to go further past that because I'm like a semi-public figure, and people might not be able to connect to who I was with before. So I'd rather keep it private.
Fair enough. Okay. Where can this woman find you on social media? What is your handle?
Look my teeth. The Andre Hatchett. There are fake pages. So it's the one with like 42,000 people. The Andre Hatchett. That's me.
All right, Andre. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Ash.
Yeah, Ashley, she really don't give the guys a whole lot of time. I notice we're only 5 minutes in. If this was a woman, she would have a half hour on here. This is why I don't cover a lot of the men. It's because Ashley don't spend enough time with the men. She give them the driest questions possible, almost like she want to get them off of her platform. I've done this before. I've done it where she reviewed men in the past, and it is never past 7 minutes. Practically. The men get in, she just give them all these random questions, and then it's see a sayonara. With the girls, she talked with them for over a half hour. It's annoying. That's why I don't cover men that much. You know what I mean? I can't even talk greasy about the guys because she don't give me enough material. That's a frustration of mine with Ashley when dealing with the men. I don't know what it is with her with the men. Maybe her man don't want her online with men too long or something, and he tell her to keep it short with the guys. I don't know, but it's super frustrating. But I know she's going to talk a little bit about this guy once she let him go. Let's hear what she got to say.
It's the great work. I'll take your cash app to show some love.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one, dog. Bye-bye. Thank you, Andre, for coming up. The men are out here looking for love. They're looking to get married. I know you ladies say in the comments, men aren't looking for marriage. Men aren't looking for a relationship, but they are in fact looking for love in a relationship.
All right, so this is Friday night.
Okay, I don't know what that's about, but anyway, that was the guy. Ladies, is he the type of guy you would date? Is he the type of guy you're looking for? Yeah, he got a little weight on him. He got a clean bald head. He got the thick glasses, but he looked like he got his business in order. He got got his businesses. He got 2 rental properties. He got a little bread on him. You know what I mean? He probably 6-figure guy. Maybe top 10%. Would you give him a shot? Put it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Okay, alrighty. Can you give me 3 red flags?
That's a good one. 3 red flags. Co-signing her friend's bullshit. So yeah, my friend did X, Y, Z, but it's not a big deal. I'm like, yo, that's not cool. So co-sign our friend's bullshit. If she can never admit to something she's done wrong before in past relationships, and if she always tends to date bad people. So not saying that things can go wrong, things go wrong. But if you're consistently dating bad men, that's a red flag.